Let's look at one example from the report. This is something that the left right now is taking as proof of Trump's guilt, or as indication of his guilt. But then when you look in full context, you see what Trump was actually getting at and what the point really is. So let me pull this up. It's just one little portion, but I think it's pretty revealing. So in the obstruction section, we have this under the heading of evidence. We have this. It says, on May 17th, 2017, Acting Attorney General Rosenstein appointed Robert S. Mueller as special counsel and authorized him to conduct the Russia investigation and matters that arose from the investigation. The president learned of the special counsel's appointment from Sessions, who was with the president, Hunt, and began conducting interviews for a new FBI director. Sessions stepped out of the Oval Office to take a call from Rosenstein, who told him about the special counsel appointment, and Sessions then returned to inform the president of the news. According to the notes written by Hunt, when Sessions... I've got a cat walking around in the background, as you can see. This is a very serious... this is a professional opera. I mean, I'm talking about something serious here. I mean, this is we're talking about Russian collusion, and I've got a cat walking around. All right, where was I? So, according to notes written by Hunt, when Sessions told the president that a special counsel had been appointed, the president slumped back in his chair and said, "Oh my God, this is terrible. This is the end of my presidency. I'm effed." Okay, that's what the president said. The president became angry and lambasted the attorney general for his decision to recuse from the investigation, stating, "How could you let this happen, Jeff?" The president said the position of attorney general was his most important appointment and that Sessions had, quote, let him down, contrasting him to Eric Holder and Robert Kennedy. Okay, and then Sessions recalled that the president said to him, "You were supposed to protect me," or words to that effect. Okay, so you've got that part right there. And that's the part that, just one little part of the report that you're going to, if you go on Twitter or Facebook, you're going to see it all over the place. And the left is making a lot of hay out of this, saying, well, hey, he found out about the special counsel being appointed, and he said he was effed, right? He said his presidency was over. Obviously, that's an admission of guilt. Well, hold on a second. And by the way, even if that is what's going on in this little anecdote, nothing that I've just read to you is obstruction of justice. Now, this is under the header of evidence, or potential evidence, I suppose, of obstruction. Nothing that he said here is obstruction. Even if he is worried that he is a secret Russian agent, now they're going to find out, and he says, oh my God, this is terrible. How could you do this to me? That's not obstruction. In what sense would that be obstruction? But they leave out the next part, and it's just the very next sentence. They cut this part out. It says, the president returned to the consequences of the appointment and said, everyone tells me if you get one of these independent counsels, it ruins your presidency. It takes years and years, and I won't be able to do anything. This is the worst thing that ever happened to me. Okay. So that's some necessary context, and there's a reason why you're gonna that line about I'm effed, it's gonna be all over the place. It probably already is, but they're gonna leave out the next part. So why did he think he was effed? Well, he explains it. It's not because they're gonna find out. You know, the jig is up. They're gonna discover. No, he's worried about the political implications of having an independent counsel investigating you. That's what he's concerned about. It's the political implications and how this is going to harm his presidency. And he was right to be concerned about those things. So not only is this not obstruction, but it only, I think, reinforces his case. That the thing he was worried about was just the whole spectacle of it and how this was going to hurt his ability to get things done. So that's the kind of thing we're talking about. Trump was worried about political implications. And so whatever actions he considered taking or did take or things that he said, it was all on his part, it would seem, with the knowledge that he didn't do what they're accusing him of doing. And he treated this thing like a ridiculous fishing expedition, which it turns out it was.